Yo, what is up? It is your boy Definitely45 coming back at you with another daily walk vlog. It is Monday. We are back out here doing our thing. Hope each and every one of you guys had a wonderful weekend. Hope it was good. Hope you did a lot of fun stuff. Spent time with friends, family, loved ones. I had a pretty action-packed weekend. Card show with the kids. Went and saw that movie Booksmart. On Saturday night, took the girls. Boy, I tell you what, 12 and 13-year-old girls, that it was rated R, but you know, I'm fine with taking them to the movies. But boy, I had a lot of crazy girl talk in it, to say the least. So anyway, hope you guys all had a good one. Really just want to talk about today at work in a situation that I came across. Get past these people here quick. Hello. Excuse me. What I want to touch on and talk about is being misunderstood or misunderstanding something from somebody, what they're talking about, what they're saying. How you doing? Big thing, honestly, is had a 24-year-old female who bought a transfer case from us, who this started back about 3.5, 4 months ago. She had it for about 10 months, 9 months, and her first initial call was, it broke. I cracked the actual case itself. And I thought, shit, you know, we don't cover that, unfortunately. Hello. Beautiful out here. But we don't, you know, my first initial thing was our warranties do not cover any kind of broken, like the actual case being broke. And that's what she was referring to. At least that's what she thought. And I said, stated right on our warranty. Fortunately, we don't cover it. She's like, I can't believe you guys don't cover this, blah, 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 blah. So then, apparently she had her husband call, and I talked to her husband like a couple months, and this was like a couple weeks later. Jesus, circles. This damn dog. And he said the same damn thing. He told me the case is cracked. It's broke. It's cracked. Specifically stated, used the word cracked. So I didn't misunderstand him at all. Then about 2 weeks ago, the company that purchased it for her and installed it called up and said, you do not warranty this? What does your warranty cover? And I said it covers quite a bit. It covers any normal wear and tear, you know, a leak, something internal goes bad, but we don't cover crack cases. I specifically said that to him. And he's like, I cannot believe you don't cover crack cases. You know, this girl's just screwed. And they said, sorry, bud. I said, call any other, get on this side. I said, call any other distributor or remanufacturer. They're going to tell you the exact same thing. And he's like, yeah, I don't think that's true, whatever. So I'm bringing this all up because she called me today, Monday, when it's the busiest, right? First time she calls, she asked, who is this? And I said, it's Jeff. And then the call dropped or hung up. She hung up, I think. So I thought, what the hell? This person doesn't want to talk to me, obviously. Something's up. So then she calls back. She goes, is this Jeff? I said, yeah. And she goes, I don't know what happened. The call dropped. And I said, well, that's weird. I thought you just hung up on me. She's like, well, anyway, you're the person I want to talk to. I'm like, okay, cool. She goes, yeah, I'm the one with that broken transfer case you've been calling on for a couple months. I said, okay. I said, yeah. I said, unfortunately, there's nothing we can do. And she goes, all right, well, I just want to make sure there's nobody else or anyone I can talk to before I get my lawyer involved and have him contact whoever. And I said, oh, we're going to start talking lawyers. He'll just have to contact our lawyer. And we don't deal with it. We won't talk anymore. And she goes, well, I just don't understand how you're not going to cover it. And I said, how many times have I had to explain this to you? It's stated right in our warranty. We don't cover cracked cases. And she goes, it's not cracked. And I said, okay, hold up. Your transfer case is not correct? The case is not correct? She goes, no. I said, then why is that all I've been hearing about with this fucking issue of this transfer case for the last 3-4 months? Anybody who calls, the last 3 people that have called for you, between you, your husband, and the mechanic, it's cracked. She's like, well, I'm sorry. I'm a 24-year-old female, and the shop and the mechanic is calling you my husband. They're going off what I told them. And that's what I assumed, or that's what I thought. I took it to a shop, and it's not cracked. It's just there's something going on inside internally. And I said to her, I said, well, then it's something that looks like we can do, or we can help you out with. We can warranty it. Something internally, as long as the case is not cracked, which we state right on the warranty, we'll help you out. She's like, yeah, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. But nobody, no mechanic or nobody from the place bought it. It's called you. I said, yeah, they did. The guy called me last week or the week before, and he again specifically stated, why don't you cover the cracked cases? So I guess the biggest thing, now we're working it all out with her. And this was almost going to become a lawsuit. And here's why this was almost going to become a lawsuit, which we would have won, technically, from what they've been stating, and all our phone calls are recorded. But a silly lawsuit over something that she clearly didn't understand or couldn't explain properly, who was clearly misunderstood, which led me to misunderstand her and our company misunderstand her. So I guess my big takeaway from today, and I like to talk about the day sometimes, that's what I do this for, get things off my chest, off my shoulder, brush the dirt off the shoulder a little bit, bring that positive vibe out, get through it all. But big thing is, I guess the takeaway is, and this isn't rocket science again, anything I talk about isn't rocket science, but it's just a reminder, it's just to hear it from somebody, stuff they gone through, whatever, to help you in your day-to-day. And I guess the biggest thing I want to say is, before you start with something, and I gotta tell you, man, there's been a lot of things that have been misunderstood between what I've said, what I've referred to in the last month or two. And it's been rough because things get so out of place and fingers pointed at so many wrong people that they have nothing to do with, but yet it comes back to that. And then you're screwed, and then you get to feel the wrath of it all. And as much as it's unfair, it is what it is. But I guess that's kind of why I thought about this topic today, because of other things that have happened to me in the past recently. So I figured I would talk about it. This was a perfect example of misunderstanding, being misunderstood, false information, not understanding. Again, guys, I talk about this a lot. If you're gonna bash somebody, which you really shouldn't bash anybody, but if you're gonna bash somebody unless they're doing something real shady, or you're gonna call out somebody, make sure you've done your homework. Make sure you understand the whole entire situation. You have all the details, not part of them, and you decide from there before you start talking, before you start running your mouth or doing whatever. Because I just gave you a perfect example, which almost led to a lawsuit if she wouldn't have called one more time today and she wouldn't have been clear and actually apologized. Not that we would sue her, but she was about to take us to court. for being so misunderstood. And I guess that's the big thing. Know what the hell you're talking about. Understand, and again, I say the same thing before you're going to judge people, which we shouldn't judge people, right? Before you're going to do that, make sure you truly know about them. You understand them. You understand what they've gone through, what they've walked through, where they've been in life. Because if you have no clue, then you really have no place to judge, right? The good old saying from Tupac, only God can judge me. Ain't that right? That's right. It's true. So, from me to you, let's keep it cool. Let's continue this road to nothing but happiness. And let's have an awesome week, guys. I guess let's focus this week on understanding and not misunderstanding. And let's get at it. I'm your boy Deafness45. You can follow me on Twitter at IamDeafness45. Like, subscribe. The channel is growing. I appreciate all the new followers. If you guys got anybody you know that would like my content, any of it, please share. Show them, tell them about me. A lot of cool stuff coming. Again, I said about apparel for my DFS stuff. I do DFS content, hobby content, live streaming, which I got another cool side hobby, which I'm super excited about, which I can make some decent money, I think, doing. But the joy of it, and that's why I'm going to call it a hobby, is because the hunt. It's the hunt. It's the joy in the hunt. It's the what I can find. It's the where we can go. And I'm going to live stream a lot of this. So you guys enjoy that live stream stuff. I'm bringing the content, baby. Florida trip's coming in middle August. A lot of cool stuff planned. So be on the lookout. Again, hit me with a sub. Comment below if you want to say anything. If you like the stuff, if you have anything on the topic I talked about today, do that any day. I appreciate the comments. I love it. And until tomorrow, we'll see all you guys later. Love y'all. Peace.